And so I said, do not fear. For Dark Sister was made for nobler tasks than slaughtering sheep. She has a thirst for blood. Thank you. It's enough for tonight, I think. Stories are stories. Barkeep, a drink for my friend. Well, for if they are not now, then they soon will be, I'm sure. Thank you. I do so love the street of silk, when all the denizens of Flea Bottom, all of them, were I not who I am, then surely this would be where I call home. You know who I am, do you not? Well, as if my look wasn't apparent enough. Heavy, heavy blood weighs in my veins. Barkeeper, that drink. Thank you. But yes, I love this place. This city. Some call it dangerous. Do you think it's dangerous? Well, I wouldn't blame you if you did. I wouldn't blame you if you were fucking terrified of this place. But I do hope that my arrival here, my presence, serves to add some semblance of comfort, cold as it may be, like that ale, hopefully. Wine, of course. Crimson red. Well, more of a purple, I suppose. Like blood. Don't you think? Very much like blood. Another, please. Do you know your books? No, of course, not to read. How could you read? Can you? It's overrated. They write about the same things again and again. Boring, boring regurgitation of history. History. Thank you. History. War. Family. It's like a river of blood, all of it. And each person is a drop. They're ripples. What they did fades over time. My advice: to be remembered, to be truly remembered. Your own blood, it must make a splash as big as possible. Or you end up shedding so much of the red stuff that your name flows throughout time. Yes, that's right. Dark Sister. Have you heard of her? That's interesting. Most people who haven't lived to tell the tale afterwards. A blade, Dark Sister, much the same as history. My blade defies history. The blade lives on, even after dying, after killing. It's immortal, don't you think? Dark Sister was forged by a woman, they say. Her thirst was sated by Queen Visenya, as I'm sure you know. It's been passed down to perhaps not the noblest, but the more skilled of my line. Each incumbent, each custodian of the blade, tasked with sating her lust for blood. Some say that a blade should never outname the wielder, that the weapon you carry should merely be an extension of your notoriety, renown, chivalry, fame. Fortunately for me, my dark sister has an appetite that is as boundless as my own. As I said before, do not fear. My little sister has no taste for slaughtering lambs. I'm here for much larger quarry, much more conniving prey. I don't mean to scare you. Sorry, I've had a bit to drink, so I tend to get a little loquacious. There's nothing to fear. No. You see, I've learned a long time ago that, well, my family, could or could not be the quarry of which I speak, but my family, they've never known the importance of friends. Never. Such an emphasis on the blood throbbing through our veins. But no thought, no consideration at all for the ties that can bound us to one another. The importance of fraternity, friends, royalty. You can pay a man in coin, and he is loyal for a day. But if you shroud a man in gold, then he is loyal for life. It's a good quote. If you could write, I would suggest writing it down. But no. That old chair, that old collection of swords, swords that outnamed their wielder, outlived their passing, that chair in this city, you can sit on it and be king. You can be king of King's Landing. You can be king of Westeros. But with the support of the people, you can be a prince in King's Landing. And that has more power than an old chair made of dead men's swords, which I have no interest in, of course. Why would I? My ethos, my tactic, my belief is that you should never, ever give people what they want. It expires, it ends, it's mortal. It's a promise like that throne. No. Provide people, give people, trade in dreams. Transactions expire, end, but dreams never die. Never. Dreams. Look to the sky. Look. What is it to touch the sky? To glide through it. Have you flown a dragon? When you look down atop a beast that can wipe out a nation, when you look down from atop a flying monster that is as kin, and you see Westeros, you see King's Landing for what it is, a speck, just a blip, a spot. Then you dream of things, ambition, and the higher you soar, the more in reach that dream becomes. I took the narrow sea from the skies, not the water, not by boat, but by air, with the second sons as my own in a fleet from the Lord of the Tides. Have you battled? Have you bled? When you bleed from the clouds, you rain blood. When you bleed from the clouds, the splash, it becomes a wave. Fire, water, fire, ice. is different to dream, wouldn't you say? Ambition requires forethought, but dream can be inexplicable, instantaneous, inspiration. Atop that dragon, we're taking the narrow sea. I saw my future laid out before me, and I did my duty, I suppose. Reigned, ruled. Life is boring, to be honest. Even as a Targaryen, life is dull, full of the same problems, the same people, the same dreams, the same ambitions, the same goals. Everyone's the fucking same, believe me. So here I am, here, right now, talking to you, wondering what your ambition is, wondering what your dream is, wondering if I can give you a dream, wondering if I can persuade you, thinking, talking, plotting. There's much beauty in this world, is there not? But greater still, and perhaps more beautiful, there is much power. How you get it, and how you wield it, it's much like a sword. My dark sister, her name may outlive mine, for she continues after my demise. And same with the throne. This game we play, the throne outlives us all, and we become notes in books, tomes, memories that fade. So yes, here I am. Here I am to add a little chaos to this boring order. To excite, to find love, maybe, to create love, to spin dreams, to inspire, to save people. Bloodshed should be a last resort, after all. Wouldn't you agree? But I am here to see if I can not just make a splash in this river of blood, no, of history, but to stem the tide entirely, change the course of it, irrigate, alter the capillaries of this flow of blood. Ultimately, family, friend, green or black. All I see is red. So, friend, if you weren't before, perhaps you are now. Consider your dreams. think on them, but don't confuse your dreams with ambition. A dream can last a lifetime. Ambition, well, that can be buried with you. Lovely talk. I have some business to attend to now, so I'll leave you to your drink. I'll keep another one for my friend, if they desire. Until the next time. There'll be a next time. I dreamt about it. Farewell.